When I look into games like Ghostrunner 2, I expect speed, agility, and swift execution, as I myself am into bullet hell games like Synth Riders, Beat Saber, Osu, Super Hot, and anything that requires swift reaction time. The game honestly feels like a Ghostwalker 2 as it tries to showcase the cyberpunk element with fast-paced action in which you control a resurrected Jack from the previous game in order to aid the rebellion that reconstructed you after the original game's finale. I didn't play the previous version, which is one of the reasons why I couldn't enjoy it as much as I was hoping to. I really can't draw many parallels between this game and the first game because it's a direct sequel rather than a new game, but I can offer my honest view. The first 4 hours of the game were slow, linear, tedious, and annoying. Not to mention the forced dialogue with NPC characters at the plot hub did nothing but slow down the game, which I expected to be all about momentum. Many of the rooms that you visit are poorly designed, whereas going fast is actually going to fail because of how clunky the controls are, while the puzzles were equally frustrating since you had to move between numerous distinct aspects to progress the game, while the game actually tried to stop you with monsters, boss mechanics, and so on. After playing games like Turbo Overkill and Ultra Kill, you can see where I draw the line between what is genuinely fast-paced and what is this game, a constant up and down slope of working out a problem while walking and slowing down after a few dashes due to the stamina system. I don't exactly want to say that this game looks awful overall, at least just the model designs. I wouldn't say that the visual representation of this game is a cyberpunk style, as it wasn't particularly impressive. I'm not sure why, perhaps it's just because everything had the same generic layout and doesn't try to be wisually spectacular with synthwave effects and a mixture of reality and virtual. The music was fine, but I had the opinion, just like with the graphics, that there might have been fewer times of silence and more intense and exciting soundtracks that genuinely engaged you to either be on beat with your moves or less loud and frantic. The gameplay consisted of entering a level with no loading screens, which was wonderful because you could walk and sprint through a level, solving puzzles and killing without getting hit once, and if you did, you would have to restart until you completed the level and progressed to the next stage, which would constantly add new aspects for all of your skills and powers, which although wonderful quickly became boring as the level designs became increasingly uninteresting. It was cool to see different components, but most of them were not interesting, but rather underwhelming due to their movements and your need to understand the patterns. It took about 5 to 6 hours to exit the initial tower and enter the open world. The issue is that the bike scenario did feel the fastest, but I would have preferred it to move quicker rather than slow down every few seconds. This could be due to my need for games that have the speed and control of F-Zero, but I didn't find that this game had any fast-paced elements that I enjoyed, enough to recommend it to individuals who prefer something with a little more substance and less casual, clumsy gameplay. That, and I haven't been a fan of parkour games since Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.